I tend to vote against this as another expression of my displeasure of two things. First, that the project I won't even qualify it, it's greatly out of scale with Ardmore. And it's totally inconsistent, or if it's 7 stories. Anything above 4 stories, in my view, of a town that is 1, 2, and 3 stories predominantly, is totally out of character with the scale, with the feeling, with the sense that Ardmore gives its pedestrians and people who live there. So I plan to vote on it on the issue of scale, and that when we have a really large project like this, and we are promoting redevelopment of an area which is already revitalizing, we're accelerating development to the point where property values are going to go up, and people who have lived in the neighborhood and want to remain they want their children to live in the neighborhood or have some hope of buying a house in the neighborhood will not see that happen. So I thank you for comments. I'll be voting against this extension for that reason. Thank you.
Any other comments? I think it's interesting that the Hawes Terrace litigation was brought by the businesses in Ardmore challenging this project. The Save Ardmore Coalition petition is brought by mostly the residential community. The people who are now speaking out most strongly against going forward are the 2 Ardmore civic associations. The third, Ardwood, I can't speak for them, so I don't know how they feel. But I can speak for both North Ardmore and Wynwood, who are very opposed to proceeding with this project. And I'm surrounded by constituents who live the closest to this project other than South Ardmore, who are questioning whether it's outlived its usefulness. The need for additional apartments, I don't think, is as pervasive now as it was 10 years ago when we started this discussion. 100 additional apartments are not going to make a major change in Ardmore, and if they're not filled, it will have a further draining effect on the vitality that's starting to develop again. So I can't get enthusiastic about extending these deadlines at all.
I am aware of a lot of people and a lot of businesses who want this to go forward. And so just saying that nobody wants it or everybody's against it is just not the case. There are a lot of people who would like it to just happen and be done with it. So